Hi guys, Robbie46 here, welcome yourselves back to Managerial Career Mode on MotoGP 17 on the Xbox One. We've got 3 races left to go on this horrible Honda, so let's get underway with Phillip Island and see what we can do here. So we've managed to get back in the lead of the championship and put a little bit of a buffer between ourselves and second place. So hopefully we can continue doing that and hopefully, fingers crossed, if all goes well, win the championship on the Honda, but it will depend on the next few races. Hopefully they will all be dry. Phillip Island is going to be dry, which is nice. I just hope that Sepang and Valencia will be dry as well, because if it's wet we may struggle a little bit, but hopefully we won't. They're just sorting out the bike settings. Pretty much done. Okay guys, so unfortunately I can't actually show you the whole race. In fact I can't even show you very much of it, because whilst recording and whilst doing my commentary, my Hauppauge HD PVR, which is what I use to record my gameplay, decided to shit itself, and I mean what you're seeing on screen now is absolutely fine, but it gets very stuttery in a little bit, and I mean I just can't show you guys the whole footage because it's just really stuttery and not really watchable, and I don't really want to put it out there for you guys to watch. Here we go, starting to stutter now. So yeah, not good, and yeah, I just can't watch it. It's fucking annoying, and yeah, it just doesn't do your eyes any good trying to watch it when it's fucking stuttering all over the place. Unfortunately, yeah, I couldn't show you guys that race. However, I did end up winning that race. It is a shame that I can't show you guys the race because it was actually a really good race. I did end up winning, but I only just got the win on the final lap, got into the lead. So the next race, we are racing obviously at Sepang. I have sorted out my Hauppauge. It's working properly now, so let's get on with this race. Here we go. So a good start on the Honda. We're up to 19th. George Morgan has been doing really well in qualifying, so I'm hoping he can start getting some really good results. Hopefully bring home some decent points for himself. And obviously at the end of the season we'll be chopping and changing our teams for all 3 categories and changing our bike as well, so be sure to stick around to see what I'm going to be riding next season. Obviously having you guys vote in the last couple of videos which bike you want me to use, and that will be revealed at the end of the video. So we're currently in 14th, just behind our teammate who's battling with Ian O'Neill. Just got past him, and he's looking like he's trying to get up the inside of Folger as well. I think he's just got him. Oh, our teammate's doing better than us at the moment. Ooh, up the inside of them too. Okay, so we kept them at bay. We're just behind our teammate now. Gone a bit wide. You know, and he tries to come underneath, but we've got a better run out. We may be getting a leash here. So and our teammate, can we get George Morgan? Yes, we can. We've gone a bit wide. Is he going to come back underneath? He is, but we're going to try and hang it around the outside. Remember, mate, I'm fighting for the title. You're not. There we go. So 10th place at the moment. 5 laps to do around the Sepang circuit. And we're going up the inside of Dovey and Crutchlow, but we've got a crap exit because we went on the curb, so just Crutchlow we got there. Crutchlow's dropped way back. Did he crash? No, he didn't. He's fine. Right. Ooh. Trying to get the inside of Lorenzo there. Petrucci, he's the top Ducati at the moment as we get ahead of both Lorenzo and Dovizioso. We've got Petrucci and Zarco up next, and then a bit of a gap up to the front 3 people. It's just like Marquez, Vinales and Rossi. Try and get under Zarco, that's not going to work here. Maybe get a better exit on the right. Not quite. Shove up the inside. No, not quite. Come on. Honda, this is your penultimate race. I can't tell you guys how much I'm looking forward to getting off this fucking bike. It hasn't been a nice season on the bike. It's just been, it's felt horrible. I've never fully got comfortable with it. Been changing settings left, right and centre as we move up to 5th place. And yeah, it's not been the best, but we've been chipping away. Some rounds we struggled, we just had to consolidate whatever we could get. I mean, we've got a big gap to try and catch up to now. I think that's actually Pedrosa in 4th place. I think Marquez is fighting for the lead. So that is Pedrosa and Vinales, and then you've got Rossi and Marquez fighting for the win. So are we going to be able to catch up to them? Marquez has done the fastest lap, although that's probably taken away from us. It is. We take the fastest lap. We need to kind of hurry up if we want to catch all these guys. It's not feeling too bad around here, the Honda. It's feeling alright. But yeah, definitely looking forward to getting off this. The struggle has been tough. I'm just looking forward to, I mean, I'm pretty sure no matter what bike I'm going to end up on next, it's going to handle a damn sight better than this. So we are catching Pedrosa at the moment, which is good. We should have enough time to do this. So closing right up on him now. Just trying to keep it nice and smooth. Oh, that was dangerous there, going on that inside curb. That could have ended horribly, but luckily it didn't. Oh, around the outside, that's not going to work. Maybe we can get a better exit. There we go. We can use his slipstream, that's for sure. The AI usually go wide at the final corner anyway, so... Oh, we're on the wrong side of him though. Try and cut back underneath him. There we go, up to 4th. Have we got enough time to get to the front? We're starting the penultimate lap now, lap number 4 or 5, just on the fastest lap again. Vinales is up next. Rossi and Marquez still fighting in the lead. We're all over the back of Vinales now. In fact, we're going up the inside and we're up to 3rd place. We're on the curb though. That's going to really destroy our exit. It has. Vinales has come back past. Oh, Pedrosa's trying to get back past as well. So lost quite a bit of time just touching that inside curb. Right up the inside of Vinales here. We're not close enough. There we go. Ooh, no, not quite. I know we've got another lap to go, but if we don't hurry up, wow, we might not end up winning this one. Right, shove up the inside here. Not close enough. Well, still in 4th place at the moment. All the while, Marquez and Rossi pulling away. It's a good run out of there. Try and get Vinales up the inside through the left. There we go. Managed to get through finally. This is second to Rossi, who was in second. So we've got a whole lap to go to try and catch Marquez and Rossi. It's going to take some doing. The Vinales won't interfere anymore. Get a good run out of there. That was a better exit that time. See what the split is over the line. It's half a second, so we've just halved that gap in one sector. So that's good. Right, now we need to not make any mistakes, don't fuck up. Get them as quick as possible. Got a better run than Rossi there. Try and get a good exit out of here this time. Not as good as the AI, but too bad. Rossi's looking up the inside of Marquez. We've gone a bit too hot into there. But we've got a good exit. Shove it at the inside of Marquez. No, he's hanging it around the outside and keeping it there. So still in third place. Trying to get a long way around. That's not going to work. Up the inside here. Ooh, almost took him out. We've gone wide. We've gone over the curb. Ooh, hit Marquez again. Right now, just need to close in on Rossi. Oh, Marquez is there. Marquez is fighting back. He's remembering what happened in Aragon. He's trying to destroy my race as payback. As long as we can stick with Rossi, then hopefully we can get him at the final corner. I don't know if we're close enough. Oh, we're certainly close enough now. Let's get a good exit. Use his slipstream. And get him in the final corner. That's all we can do. Close in. Here we go. Oh, we've even outbraked him. And we hit the apex as well. A bit wide on the exit, but we're going to get another win. 2 from 2 so far. One more round to go. Valencia. I hate Valencia. George Morgan got 9th place. Good. It's like he's finally getting to grips with the MotoGP bike at the end of the season. 17 points separates myself and Rossi going into the final round, with Vinales still in third. Still mathematically possible with 24 points behind. However, it's looking like he is going to be out of the running. So, all we got to do is score, wow, quite a few points still. Got to make sure that we still get a decent amount of points. We've got to score 8 or more points in the final race to make sure we take that title. So 8th place or higher in the race, and that will be job done. That should be pretty easy to do. Unless it's wet, then I don't know what will happen. So, well, Rodriguez, he won. He's still in the championship lead. Freddie Allen got second. So those two still battling, but we've got one more race to go for them to sort that out, to see who's going to take the Moto3 championship this season. Obviously, last season was Mia Fisher. She hasn't done anything in Moto2. Struggled a hell of a lot. So, yeah. Going to be interesting to see what I do with her at the end of the season. Probably move her back down to Moto3. But I have to wait and see. See how I feel after the last race. Of course, Dominguez in Moto2 is doing a really good job as well. So, possible promotion for him. But we'll sort that out after the final race of the season, which is going to be, of course, at Valencia. So, George Morgan is going through to Q2. And we are going to be racing anytime soon. So, final race on the Honda. And that looks like the track's going to be wet by the looks of the bike. It is. So we've got wet tyres. I don't know how this is going to go because I hate Valencia. And in the wet, Yeah, even worse. Who knows what's going to happen. This is, of course, our final ever race on the Honda. It looks quite bright in the sky, so it should just be a wet track that's going to dry out. Here we go, final race of the season aboard the Honda. Let's see what we can do. We're making up places left, right and centre already. Already in the points, getting into the first corner. 14th place at the moment. Our teammate just a couple of places ahead. In fact, just one place ahead. In fact, we've got him and a few others. We're up to 10th, we're up to 9th. Just behind Dovizioso. Remember, we've just got to finish 8th or higher. And we will be good. 8 laps to do around this circuit. Fucking hell, it had to be this circuit that we get the most laps to do. Well, we're up to 7th, so that is championship done. If it stays as it is, where is Rossi? He's in the lead. So let's just continue going forward. We've got Marquez, we're up to 5th. That's good for us. Up the inside of Pedrosa and Vinales. Well, we've got it stopped. We're up to 3rd. There is nothing Rossi can do apart from try and win this race. But at the moment, we're right behind him as we try and get Zarco. We've got him. Right, 2nd place. Gone from dead last to 2nd place in just under a lap. So Zarco's coming back up the inside. So I'll cut that back underneath him and fire it out. And we're back up to 2nd. So now we've got 7 laps to try and beat Rossi. AI really seem to struggle with pace in the wet, which is very strange. We're right on the back of Rossi. We haven't got to try and get him and pull away straight away. I might, in fact, just when we get ahead of him, just kind of slow the pace down a little bit, just to conserve the tyres a bit, because obviously we've got 8 laps to do on these boots. So we try and get a better run out of them. Rossi, slight better exit, and we're in the lead. We've gone wide there, so it's going to come back underneath us. We'll try and get a better exit out. Put up the inside. Yeah, we got it back. Okay. So yeah, tyres already starting to degrade, which is a little bit worrying. So I think next lap, and then the remaining laps, we'll try and just conserve the tyres a bit, give them a bit of a breather, and make sure that they definitely last the race distance. Even if they wear out, I'm pretty sure we're not going to drop any lower than 8th, but we'll just try and keep them together a bit longer. Not going wide, we're not going to do that though. Short shift, not put too much throttle on, come out corners, brake a bit earlier. Just give the tyres a bit of a breather. We're going to give it quite a long breather. I mean, if we can conserve the tyres and still stay ahead of Rossi, then, you know, that's going to be job done. Not really the track I was expecting to do this at, but hey-ho. The championship is on the line. Obviously, last thing we want to do is crash, so taking it a bit easier is definitely going to help with that. So then that will mean that I'm less likely to crash, because we won't be going as fast as normal. That's the plan anyway. Stop the rear spinning up so much. Go gentle on the front. And we are starting to pull away from Rossi a little bit. He's definitely pulled away from 3rd place, Vinales. Just taking it nice and easy. Keep those tyres together. We don't want them falling apart. Into the first corner. Get this lap done and we're halfway through the race. It's a long old race, this one. 8 laps around here is... Well, I don't like doing 1 lap around here, let alone fucking 8. But we've got to do what we've got to do. Just taking it nice and easy. Conserve those tyres. I mean, Rossi has closed back in a little bit, but you know, we got some speed in reserve just in case. Zarco and Vinales are battling down in 3rd and 4th. Half a second on Rossi at the moment. Just keeping it nice and easy. If Rossi comes past, then we know we've got some extra speed in the locker just to get back past him. I mean, last couple of laps we can kind of open it out again. I mean, the gap's gone back up to 1.1, so it's kind of swings and roundabouts depending what sector we're at, but come the end of the lap we've kind of opened that gap up a little bit. Run to the line. So, halfway through the race. 4 laps left to go. Rossi's all over us, so he's definitely caught back up. But it's fine, I'm not going to panic. We've gone a bit wide, but it's fine. As long as Rossi doesn't take us out. But he's going to shove up the inside there, but he didn't, so that's fine. He's right with us. Let's just keep on going about our business. Keep going. If he wants to overtake, we'll let him overtake. And then we'll just have to re-overtake him a bit later on. There he goes around the outside. We're on the inside. We've gone a little bit wide. He's come back underneath. We can cut that back. And we're back into the lead. Gone a little bit wide there. But kept it in the lead. Okay, so rear tyre is just over half left. Front tyre we got a little bit more, which is good. Tyres aren't wearing out too badly. Final corner again. Lap number 6. 0.7 over Rossi. First corner again. This has kind of turned out better actually with the track being wet, because it meant that I could get to the front really quick and then to just do my own thing. I didn't have to try and get past people really quickly. I mean, if it was in the dry, it would have taken us a lot longer to get to the front, and we would have used our tyres up a bit more, just braking a bit later, being a bit more aggressive with the throttle. So it's kind of worked out. I wasn't looking forward to doing this race in the wet, just because it's yeah, like I said, I don't like this track at the best of times. I don't like it in the dry, and I don't like it in the wet, so I was kind of expecting it to be a bit more difficult, but it's not. It's actually looking like Vinales in 3rd has caught Rossi and is closing him down a bit more. We're pulling away, despite the fact we're still going pretty easy on the tyres. We've got quite a decent gap at the moment into the final corner. Out we come. Come around to start the penultimate lap. The penultimate lap of the championship. 1.7 over Rossi. Just on the fastest lap of the race as well. And we're not actually trying that hard either. Of course, the track is drying out, so that definitely helps. Nice dry line appearing. And most of the track's dry full stop. So it's looking like we're on our way to our next MotoGP title. Our third in the game in the MotoGP category. Just edging away, corner by corner. We can start opening up the taps again now, just because we've only got one more lap to go and our tyres are looking absolutely fine. So into the final corner for the penultimate time. Next time we come around here, we will be world champions again. Been a tough old season aboard this Honda, but we got there in the end. Got a big gap over Rossi, just on another fastest lap of the race. Now we can really go for it. Keep it shiny side up. It's like Rossi's pulled away from Vinales again a little bit. So it's looking like the race is going to finish with me winning, barring any last minute cock-ups. Rossi in second and Vinales in third. This is championship done, guys. Like I said, unfortunately couldn't show you guys the race from Phillip Island because my footage was just fucking stuttery, and that wasn't actually the game, that was my my recording equipment. Sepang, we had a good race there, and here has been a pretty easy race. Oh, spinning up the rear, bit of showboating. One more corner to go. And we have done it. We have won the championship again, this time on the Honda. Finally! Wow. It's been a bit of a roller coaster of a season on this bike. George Morgan, where did he finish? He finished quite high up actually, so that's good. But yeah, uh-oh. No! You fucking bastard. Fuck's sake. Okay, so I had to do Valencia again because my game crashed, and this is the result. George Morgan actually ended up on the podium this time. So for the second Valencia race, I had to do another 8 laps of Valencia. God damn it. But yeah, pretty much same results apart from Vinales finishing down in 5th and George Morgan finishing in 3rd. But Rossi still got 2nd place, and we still won. And there we go, confirmation of the title with 358 points. We take the MotoGP title again, and our last race on the Honda. Finally, actually the last race on the Honda, because I had to do the last race twice because the game decided to crash. So thank you, game, for making me do 16 laps around a wet Valencia. Not really how I wanted to spend my evening. Just, yeah, never mind. We're done now. So there we go. So Rodriguez takes the championship off of Freddie Allen in Moto 3. Dominguez takes the title in Moto 2. And we take it in MotoGP. So titles across the board this season. And I think that is actually the first season that's happened. So I think we should just look at the championship standings in Moto 3 and Moto 2. So there we go. Pedro Rodriguez taking the championship. Freddie Allen taking 2nd place. And Moto 2, Dominguez taking the championship from Alex Marquez in 2nd, and we obviously take it in MotoGP. So that is great. All 3 championships. We've got no R&D left on the Honda, which is good. Can do the activities. Not bothered about doing a test because there's no point. So now it's time to sort our team out and our new bike, which of course you guys have been voting for. So this is what the team looks like now. I've demoted Mia Fisher back into Moto3, so we've got Mia Fisher and Freddie Allen in Moto3. I've promoted the Moto3 World Champion Pedro Rodriguez up to Moto2. I've demoted George Morgan from MotoGP into Moto2. I know that he was starting to get the grips with MotoGP bikes in the last season towards the end of the season, and he did get that great podium when I'd done Valencia for the second time. But I do think that yeah, he's had a couple of seasons in there, and yeah, that was his best result, but I think maybe on the KTM he's going to struggle a bit. So I've promoted Aaron Dominguez, the Moto2 champion, up to MotoGP with me. I'm pretty sure we've had Dominguez in MotoGP before and he didn't really do that great, but his stats are the best out of all the AI riders in the managerial career at the moment. So all of his stuff's in the 90s, so hopefully that will be good for him and he can get some good results in the GP class. Okay, so now we pick our bike. You guys have voted, and this season we're going with the KTM. So we're going to do a whole season aboard the KTM. Next season will be Aprilia, and then we'll finish off with the Yamaha. So that's our KTM for the season. Obviously, I'll change the colours of my numbers to like orange or something. But that's a livery we're going with as well. So KTM for the next season. It's going to be an interesting season. That's our team lineup. Keeping a Kalex and Honda in Moto2 and Moto3. And we can do all 3 R&D slots on the KTM. Of course, the engine being one of them because it's going to be the slowest bike out there. We'll do the suspension and the brakes as well, I think. And do the suspension. There we go. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.